Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking about some new L'Oreal products. I have 3 new products. Now these are the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur products, and I have the Blur Foundation, I have the Blur Concealer, and I also have the Blur Blush. Yes, blush. And it says Technicolor, Technology Opti Blur, whatever, that's another language. I thought it was part of the description. Oops. So I have a few things to say. First of all, when shopping at Walgreens, they cover the name of the color, like on this one, with this big old label that says, you know, only for sale at Walgreens. So now mine is all sticky and disgusting, and I had no idea what the shades were when I was buying them, which is always fun. So I picked up this shade, and this one is Creamy Natural, and I thought it was a good match for my face, and it actually is, even though it's hard to see. Now I have a few notes about this formula. A little goes a super long way, so do not start caking this on your face, because you're going to have a very streaky application if you do that. This product will fill in your pores, it'll fill in your lines. It's no miracle product. If you have a lot of deep wrinkles, it's not going to completely erase them. But for example, I have lines under my eyes, and it helps to erase those. It helps to minimize the look of pores, especially if you're going to be adding a mineral skin finish from MAC that accentuates pores. You're going to want to use this foundation. I swear to God, it really makes a huge difference. I have slight lines in my forehead, made those disappear, made me look very photogenic when I put the flash on my camera, which is something I never do, and I was like, wow, I actually look decently photogenic with the flash on. So I was very impressed with this overall. I have a lot of pores on my nose, perfectly covered them up. It felt very smooth when I put it on, very, very velvety, very smooth. I do recommend you set this product with an HD powder, like a very translucent powder. What the heck was that bang? I don't even know. Something's going on outside my window. I apologize. So anyway, you would want to set this with a translucent powder, because if you put anything heavy on top of it, like a foundation powder, you might just have it get too cakey, too heavy, when this is a very light product as it is. You know, you don't want to cancel out the fact that it's light, because otherwise just go for a heavier product. This is a very light product, very little is needed. It is medium coverage when I put it on, even though I was able to fill in my pores through. So if you have natural, if you want to look very natural, but you want to kind of have that no makeup look, still look natural, still show your face through, definitely pick up the L'Oreal Visible Lift. I'm going to show you a quick swatch on the back of my hand. Oops, that's way, way, way too much. So I'm just going to, you only need a tiny amount. See? That tiny amount, I could pretty much do my whole hand. So, as you can see, very smooth, very smoothing. It's starting to fill in the lines on my arm. It's not actually going to look like that on your face. Like, you're not going to have a whole bunch of white lines on your face. But when it's on your face, it really, really smooths. Right now, this feels very smooth. And once you put that powder on it, it sets it. You can put anything you want over it. I also got the Visible Lift concealer, and this is just a little bit of a thicker product. So if you want something to really cover up something, this is the product you're going to want to use. Much, much thicker. So the foundation is a little bit thinner. So this is for your problem areas. Your concealer is for your problem areas. Mine is under my eyes. So I apply this under my eyes with the foundation over the rest of my face, and it really just blends in perfectly. Now the blush is a really nice product, and I'm going to put it right in the center of these two. And it's very soft as well. And this is more for like a natural flush look. I don't want to push too much out. This is for like a really nice natural flush look. It looks a little bit intimidating when you start applying it, because it looks quite dark, but it actually shears out quite nicely, and it looks like just a pinched, looks like you just got like pinched, just a light flush of color. And this you can keep blending, so if you want it to be a little bit darker you can, but as you can see I got like a nice flush. I put way too much on. Way too much on. You really only need like a tiny drop of this on. You really only need a tiny drop. I can even take some of this off. You can get that really, really just fresh look on your face. It does have a little bit of a slight something in it. I don't know if it's a light reflecting pearl or a shimmer, but it definitely has something in it. Now the color that I picked up is actually soft pink, and it is a softer pink as long as you don't apply it crazy and haphazardly like this. And the concealer I picked up is fair. So I picked up the trio where I had a medium pink, a like medium or rather light medium foundation, and then a light concealer. So that's what I picked up, and I have to say I highly recommend these. They're worth the price. They were pricey here in New York. The foundation alone is $15.99, which you can probably get a MAC pot product or a mid-end product for a similar price range or just for a couple of dollars more. But if you're in a pinch and you ran out and you need to run to the drugstore, you can't, or you don't have a MAC by you, or you don't have another mid-end store or a mall or anything else, you can definitely just run over to your drugstore and this will do the trick. This is really high-end, very great quality, and I'm super, super impressed. The foundation, like I said, is $15.99 where I am. I've heard it's cheaper other places. The concealer was $14.99, and I think the blush was $12.99. So, like I said, pricey, but definitely you only need a tiny drop, and it's going to last you a long, long time. Great quality. Highly recommended. Long wear, just set with a powder, and you're good to go. Thank you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to include how my face looks with and without this product on, so you can judge for yourself what kind of difference it's made. Thank you so much for watching, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.
Bye-bye.